Hey guys, I'm back from Sweden, where I got a chance to take a look at some really cool upcoming strategy games. So I want to share a couple interviews with you on those. So the first one is one that I did an interview. The audio didn't really come out that well, but I want to show you the sit down session I had with him and to show you how crazy and awesome this game is. It's called Gettysburg Armored Warfare. So essentially a guy goes back in time and takes all these futuristic weapons and tech back in time with him to affect the American Civil War. So you get Gatling guns and steampunk stuff and tanks and shit in a Civil Warfare type environment. So it's really awesome and it's shaping up really nicely, and it's like an indie kind of title. They're pricing it at like $10, and essentially what it looks like to me is all the fun parts of the Total War series, you know, the real-time battles. And you can jump into any unit on the field and take direct control and turn it into like a first-person shooter. So check out the play session and a little bit of the interview.
Alright, so this is Gettysburg Armored Warfare. I can show you the army builder here, where you're going to be able to build your own armies and save them out to the Steam Cloud. You know, you can, these are all the 14 different types of units, everything from snipers to futuristic infantry and artillery and zeppelins and ships and stuff like that. So you can then save it. If we were connected to the internet here, it would have saved it to the cloud. But I'll load up the deathmatch mode. And there's 4 different types of maps also in the game.
Get that shot of that chain gun guy that you were doing earlier.
Yeah, in deathmatch, you have to essentially control these command points here, and by controlling a command point, you bleed the enemy team's tickets, and also if you kill one of their units, you bleed their tickets. So you can essentially be up here in the RTS mode at any point in time, sort of jump down and take control of it.
Nice. I bet I never thought I'd see anything like that.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And you can just jump around from unit to unit and
to defend our union.
Oh man, that's badass.
This is the graphics on 5% resolution actually.
Well done.
Only 5%?
Yeah. It gets insanely detailed.
Buckle up for Lincoln.
You can open the gates and stuff.
Oh shit, you got the interior model and everything. This is awesome stuff. Very cool.
I got the tanks here. Got
Retake the objective on the double. I have become death from above.
Oh sweet.
Zeppelin time, baby.
Pilot the Zeppelin, they drop bombs.
Now you launch. It's got like cannons on the side.
Oh wow, that is cool. So how big is the map? Do you worry that maybe it's too big, or can you like modify the map or anything?
Yeah. With the map editor, you have full ability to rearrange command points. I can show you that in a little bit. You have the full ability to totally modify every aspect of it. But with 64 players in the server, it's just absolute madness. Like the maps could probably be a little bigger, honestly. Like in some of the scenarios we've got. So
Enemy has captured the eye. Take the wheel.
Oh wow, that looks great, cool.
it sort of like switches to the. I can show you the some of the other weapons that you can get. Oh.
Yeah, do you have one of the older musket guys in here? Or no?
Yeah. I can show you when I switch the other mode. This is you can
cool.
So I like to use this to sort of like.
You got ragdoll physics. Oh Jesus! I could totally see running, a few games of these on our website. It's like everybody log in and take a side and go at it for Friday night game nights.
Exactly, it's hilarious. So I'll show you the other mode. This one supported 64 players per server, but this one here is the one where you can actually build your own armies, and I'll pick the Confederate side this time. So now what you've got to do is you've got to bring up the army builder, and you can design your own army. So I'll put a couple of 1860s guys in.
Old school.
Yeah, and let's do a couple of artillery, maybe like an APC, Zeppelin or two. And you can just spawn the army. And what you're able to do here is sort of quick access the units here.
Oh, mercy, yes.
Very cool. It reminds me of Total War. It's basically like all the fun parts of Total War.
Yeah. And
with RTS or with first-person shooter perspective.
Exactly, and you can just jump down and take control of any unit at any point in time. So you can sort of be like, okay, you capture this point.
Oh, the humanity.
But I'll show you.
Let me at them blue coats. Let's give these Federals a whipping.
I like this song, guys. Let's give them a whipping. So where do you get all the voice actors from?
My guy in Boston, George Ledoux. He
very cool.
He's a very good VO guy. So you can see this sort of reload time is kind of fudged. It's not like 100% like realistic in terms of just to balance it out a little bit. Friendly fire. So this is basically it's the same as the other mode with the command points and stuff like that. But one thing I'm actually very happy with is the army builder the world editor that people are going to have access to sort of customize the worlds, and if people want to go through and duplicate Gettysburg, I'm going to give them all the tools necessary to sort of do this. So you can you go in and you can regenerate the foliage in the world. You can actually go through and paint trees and stuff like that on the terrain as well. You can edit everything from like the time of day, which I just changed to sunset, and you can also raise and lower for instance, you can raise and lower the water height, very easily.
Oh, awesome!
Sort of like totally customize the world. In whatever way that the
shape the terrain as well and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's got terraform abilities here. I'll show you that. Whoa, we can like paint.
Very cool. And then are players able to then upload these maps and share them
to the Steam
Steam
Cloud and stuff like that. So, the players have the full ability to also rearrange like the spawn points and stuff like that. So if I want the Union spawn to be here, it's that easy. I want the Confederate spawn to be here.
Yeah.
And then move like the command points around to wherever you.
That would be complete chaos.
Yeah. This would be a mess. But like you can, I'm giving the users full control over this, and I'm really excited to see what people come up with for the game.
Awesome. I love the world, love all this concept art. We were talking earlier, and I think it's an idea that you need to put in the game. Good old Abraham Lincoln in a steampunk mech armor with rocket launcher arms. How awesome would that be?
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's going to have to happen at some point.
Yeah, maybe in a DLC. Is there any DLC planned for this game, maybe in the future?
Yeah. I'm actually planning a lot of DLC for the game. I feel like it's especially going out with the lower price point, like $9.99, and sort of doing a match with it, with pumping out like this high quality DLC for people, and sort of extending the lifetime of the product, and bringing more users in.
Yeah.
And so we've got a bunch of guns planned for release in the first DLC, and I'll probably do a couple of gameplay modes to keep people interested in the game, and just whatever else they want. I'll make sure to provide the players with what they want.
At that price point, $10. I mean, how can you not get this game? It's Civil War with futuristic weapons. Come on. So thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. And
actually, I have one question for you. Now you've been doing the interviews. I call you Angry Joe, but you don't seem very angry. You seem like the nicest guy.
I get that a lot. I've been getting that a lot. It's like, you don't seem very angry. No. I'm angry at bad games, okay?
Okay.
You watch my Sonic Free Riders review or my Mind Jack review, that's where you'll see I earned that name. But you know, for cool ass games like this, really high concept, especially one man teams, like an indie developer, you know, you want to spread the word, get the word out there, and tell people about these games. But yeah, you know, so hopefully the game's not gonna be bad.
Yeah,
then
you don't have to name me.
it's gonna come down on you, man. All right, man. Cool. Nice meeting up with you, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.